Right. Come on, load up. Just wait for you two to come on. Okay, streaming. Hello guys, this is another attempt to do a Resident Evil no damage run. This is my fourth time attempt, so I had a few practice before, so.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
Stay alert.
A dining room. What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
No. Never do I. Maybe I can pick up all the ammos, blah 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 blah, and then just stand back. There we go.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
You will.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there. was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot that zombie down.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa! This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Oh, it's dead. Hurry up! Zombies catching up. get back up. I think I'll just stick with the shotgun on the zombie in the closet. Because that was not worth it. Oh shit. Thought it might have been dead. You gonna die? Still not dead yet. Bloody hell, come on, die already. Now are you dead? It's dead. I think. Let me just reset the room. Yeah, it's dead. Go through here, get the bullets and the shotgun ammo from this room here. Yeah, that's how I should do it. That's how I really do it. I think I'm gonna, you know, damage the I'm gonna damage the I'm actually gonna defeat the snake with the bazooka, because even speedrunners said the way to get the crest through the snake without being damaged, that method that speedrunners use is not always guaranteed. So they say it's 95%, it's always you pass it, but there's always that 5%. So I'm gonna, you know, okay. What am I doing? Need to get the gold emblem. Picture of a woman. That's a man. Hang on a minute. That's a man, but look what it says. A picture of a woman. You can clearly see that's a man. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock these rooms here. I don't know why I went through here, but okay. I'm going to... get that because there's some ammo and... Holy shit, I forgot to use the blue jewel, but it doesn't matter. I'll take that. So I'm gonna... I need to get me right, let's just... You know what, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Put that away. Oh, it's displaying it. There we go. Shit! Oh, for God's sake, what is wrong with me? Oh my God. So I'm gonna put these away. Gonna grab that. So I'll put this away for now, and then I'll pick it up when right. I was trying to do this like the quickest way, but it ended up being the
Richard,
longest way.
What happened?
Wasted so much time.
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Thanks. While I'm going back there, I might as well just I'm gonna put this key away because that is absolutely useless. Let's grab the let's grab this. Grab the shotgun, I think. I'm gonna run back. Right. Doesn't matter if he dies anyway. Well, he's still
Here's
alive.
the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Only one zombie, that's good. Oh, nice. I'm not bothered about that, Right. That was crap. Nah, I can't carry on doing this. I'm gonna end the street. Nah. Nah. Nah, I'm not happy with that. Why has it not killed it right away? I can't be bothered doing all that again, to be honest with you. The aim was to do zero. Nah. Right.
This happened in January of 2020 when I was 18. Over winter break, I had signed up for DoorDash since a couple of my friends were also doing it. I didn't really need the money as I was in high school and still living with my parents, but it was more to just have something to do. And as a kid, a couple $100 a week was pretty nice. My first few nights went smoothly. I got the hang of it after the first 3 or 4 orders, and after that, it was all just the same sort of work cycle. During my second week, I started working more though, getting excited about making money for the first time and trying to make as much as I could. My friends were doing the same and had mentioned that on days with bad weather, you'd usually make even more. So on the one night when snow started coming down, I chose to hit the road and do some deliveries. For the first hour, I was FaceTiming one of my friends as we were both driving around, but he stopped and went home around 8. It was Saturday, so I could stay out as late as I wanted, but by 10, I was getting a little bored. I took up one more order. I got the bag and drove to the neighborhood it was in. This was just some regular street with very average houses. By now, the snow had covered up everything though, which made it both hard to drive and hard to see the numbers on the houses. I slowly made my way down the street until finally finding the right address. It was a 2-story, typical-looking suburban home that still had Christmas lights hanging on the trees outside. I parked and put my hazards on, then got out. I double-checked that the bag had everything as I walked up the driveway, but as I approached the porch, I saw that the front door was open.
Right, I just made up my mind. I am not going to do another run through. However, I am going to just practice, actually have a practice with the snake bit because I am struggling with that snake. I did it so fine. Like, a few times I did it, but for some reason it's just... I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. But what I'll do is I'm gonna practice with the snake a bit. It's not gonna be a full it's not gonna be an actual run, no damage run. It's just gonna be a bit of a practice now. So jump. What are you looking at? Well, I'm gonna literally jump into the what's the trap passage? What are you looking at? Why is she looking up? Right. Why is she looking up? Which room is it now? I really want to go in that. Why is she looking up? Employee room. Oh no it right, I'll tell you what we'll do here is because I want to go straight into that room.
Resident Evil. Resident Evil.
Have a bit of a practice with that, I think. I want to get to that room. I should have saved before, right? So I'm going to literally have a go.
Resident Evil.
Okay. All right. What's she looking at? Right. Right. Items. Right, I need the what do I need? Have I got the right items? Oh yeah. Now I need is a serum. Get the serum. Serum, where are you? Oh, there we go. Right, this, haven't got practice in this. What are you looking at? Why have I not got a gun with me? Just carry that around with me. Oh, like just with one. Right, okay. Right, let's get some. Try that again. Why are you looking up?
Richard, what happened? Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Skip all this. Right, let's save here. And let's practice this for a bit, shall we? I grab this. Do I wait right at the corner or? Right, so do that again. So here, so if I go here, I'm not further back enough. So if I go here, it doesn't give him a chance to turn around enough, does it? Yeah, I can see why now. Try this again. Let's have a bit of practice, I think. One more time until I get this right. Keep. I wonder if I do it like a different way. See if that works.
Resident Evil.
Try that again. I'm not even. Try again. Grab this here. I'm literally gonna try like different strategies to
Resident Evil.
because I want 100% guarantee, you know what I mean? In fact, I'm gonna try with bazooka. Whoops. Bazooka or grenade gun. Okay, now let's get some acid rounds, I think. Let's get about 12. Let's see how well this does. Grab this. Right, so that works. Fair enough, that works, doesn't it? So why is this not letting me come off this now? Let's try that again one more time. Let's try just having a bit of practice for snake, because clearly the snake is
Resident Evil.
grab that. Fuck. Let's try that. Try that again.
Resident Evil.
So let's try that inventory again. And let's save so we don't have to keep going back. Let's try this now. Why have I got a Magnum with me? But what happened there, like, but I think that might be the best bet, I think. Yeah, that's the best bet. So that's sorted.
This happened in January of 2020 when I was 18. Over winter break, I had signed up for DoorDash since a couple of my friends were also doing it. I didn't really need the money, as I was in high school and still living with my parents, but it was more to just have something to do. And as a kid, a couple $100 a week was pretty nice. My first few nights went smoothly. I got the hang of it after the first 3 or 4 orders, and after that, it was all just the same sort of work cycle. During my second week, I started working more though, getting excited about making money for the first time and trying to make as much as I could. My friends were doing the same and had mentioned that on days with bad weather, you'd usually make even more. So on the one night when snow started coming down, I chose to hit the road and do some deliveries. For the first hour, I was FaceTiming one of my friends as we were both driving around, but he stopped and went home around 8. It was Saturday, so I could stay out as late as I wanted, but by 10, I was getting a little bored. I took up one more order. I got the bag and drove to the neighborhood it was in. This was just some regular street with very average houses. By now, the snow had covered up everything though, which made it both hard to drive and hard to see the numbers on the houses. I slowly made my way down the street until finally finding the right address. It was a 2-story, typical-looking suburban home that still had Christmas lights hanging on the trees outside. I parked and put my hazards on, then got out. I double-checked that the bag had everything as I walked up the driveway, but as I approached the porch, I saw that the front door was open. Not all the way, but enough to be strange considering it was snowing and cold. I figured it was so I could leave the bag inside the house rather than out in the snow. So when I got up to the door, I pushed it a little bit more open and slid the bag inside the house. But just as I pulled my phone out to take a picture for confirmation, I heard a woman's voice yell from across the house. She asked if I was the delivery person dropping off her order. It sounded like a young woman, maybe even early 20s. "Yeah, I put it right here in your doorway," I said, not expecting the conversation. The woman responded right away, saying I could push the door open and bring the bag to her. I knew it was strange to be asking me to go inside their house, but I pushed the door open just to see where they were. Past the entrance, there was a long hallway that led to what I think was the kitchen, and on the wall, I could see the clear shadow of the woman who was presumably standing right around the corner. Where do you want me to bring it?" There was a long moment before the woman responded. She leaned half of her body around the corner and showed herself at the end of the hallway, telling me to just bring it over to her and gesturing with her hands for me to come in. but as she went back around the corner and out of sight, I realized that the shadow outline on the wall hadn't moved with her. It was someone else's shadow standing somewhere by her around the corner. I stood there for a second as I felt blood rush through my body. Then I quietly placed the bag down and took a few steps back before turning and rushing away from the house. I stumbled into my car and glanced back at the house as I pulled away. In the front window, the figure of a large man approached and watched as I left. I stopped at a nearby gas station to catch my breath and rethink everything that happened. It was pretty clear by how everything played out that this was some kind of setup, but I also knew the police would have nothing but my word to go off of. I did end up reporting it, but when they went to the house to ask the woman about what happened, she denied that anyone else was there and denied the officers access to search the home for anyone else. So, like I said, the police were unable to do anything at the time. What the woman and the man were trying to do by getting me inside their house is unknown, and I can only imagine that I wouldn't be here right now if I had gone inside without thinking twice. Last year, my roommate moved out of the house we had been renting together for the past 4 years. By then, both of us had gotten better jobs and were getting paid more, and the house we had wasn't the best, so it was only a matter of time before one of us moved out to get their own place. After he moved though, I was able to use more of the space in the house and actually just decided to stay there for another year or two. This happened during this time in early December. Our area was going through a week of some pretty bad snowstorms, and the office I worked at allowed us to work from home for a few days if we wanted to. Obviously, I chose to take the offer. I used my old roommate's bedroom as an office and worked throughout the day, but at one point while I was working, there was a knock at the front door. I left the room and checked who it was. There was a man on the porch in a heavy winter jacket. He didn't seem to be a worker or delivery person of any kind, just some regular guy. I opened the door, getting hit by a rush of snow and wind. "How can I help you?" The man smiled and apologized for interrupting my day, then explained his situation. He said his car got stuck in the snow right on the side of the road next to my house, and he didn't have a phone on him, so he asked if he could borrow mine. Obviously skeptical, I told him to give me a minute, then I closed the door and went to the other side of the house. I looked out the window at the road he was supposedly stuck on. There was a small SUV that looked like it had actually slid into the curb and gotten stuck in the snowbank. Now that I was pretty sure he wasn't lying, I grabbed a jacket and put on some shoes, then went back to the front door. I was still a bit skeptical, but I stood on the porch with him as he used my phone to call his brother, just so that if he did try to run with my phone or anything, I could chase after him or prevent him from leaving. After a quick call though, the man handed my phone back and thanked me, then walked away. I went inside and checked the window, seeing the man getting in his car. Thinking everything was settled now, I went back to the office and started working again. Around 7, I felt like I'd done enough for the day and took the rest of the night off. It was then that I remembered about the man and his car and went to check on it, but I was surprised to see that the car was still there, and I could see the man moving around inside. It had been almost 3 hours by then, which made me wonder how he was still there. Maybe he was waiting for his brother to get off of work and pick him up. I didn't know, but I went to the kitchen and made some dinner, then sat on the couch to watch TV. I stayed up until about 9:30, then went upstairs to shower and get ready for bed. I turned the water on and got in the shower, but a few minutes in, there was an abrupt and sudden banging on the front door. It was loud and harsh, completely jump scaring me and putting me in a fear-induced frozen state for a moment. The banging was so loud, it was shaking the walls, and even across the entire house, I could hear that it was coming from the front door. They were hitting it non-stop, and I could even hear them aggressively shaking the door handle. It was such a sudden burst of chaos that it was hard for me to know what to do. I turned off the shower and quickly got dressed, but as I left my room and walked down the upstairs hallway, everything stopped. It was just silent, no more sounds at all. I stopped in place, hearing only the wind from outside and feeling the eeriness set in, before I slowly walked downstairs and up to the front door. Nobody was there anymore. I quickly ran to the window, seeing that the car was still there, but the man was not inside of it. Not knowing what to make of any of it, I called the police. When they came, they noticed multiple sets of shoe prints in the snow, but they were covered up by the storm soon after. They took the license plate of the car though and found a picture of the owner, and from what I could tell,
Hello, Pop Bob, how you doing? You good? You there, bro? No. You're absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. It is allowed. They even say that themselves. Well, why were? But the whole point is, if you choose to work, Karen, you are gonna. The wrong stuff is allowed to even say it themselves even on the web, even on their website. But the point is, if you choose to work in a no, it's better. That's just a Karen's and you choose not. You're not. You should. Kick off. Ban. Plus, as long if you don't break any rules, which is like break the rules. The rules, no. Meaning, there's rules that when staff actually wrong. it themselves, even said it themselves. Don't break the rules. The rules such meaning the rules involves no racism, sexism, no racism, sexism, homophobic, body shaming and disability and shaming and bad disability and not making fun, not mentioning if they have disability. See, but I know. I'm not mentioning if they have disability. The drunk staff is allowed. They even said it themselves, even on the no racism. But I never broke any. If you choose to work there, you shouldn't. Sensitive. It's not to the sensitive to have Christmas, then throw the banter back, throw the fire back. Then they shouldn't. But then. Chooses then they shouldn't wear that. Work there. Actually, you're wrong. It's allowed. It's themselves, even on their website. As long as you don't break the rules. Rules involves no. And I never broke any of them. To work in a place like Cameron's in there says it's fine, but they shouldn't work there. I never broke any of them. Moving on the banter. As long as we don't break the rules. Actually wrong. Is allowed. Either says it. We don't break the rules. The rules of rules. As I said, I'm intimidated. There's no best not to. Intimidated. Many of them. She was in the wrong job. She was in the wrong job. Many others who many times I went, I've always many times I've done it to the other staff. They bat for the staff. They love it. They love it. It was just her. She was. Then she's in it. Then she's in the wrong job. And I've done it to the other staff, and they love it. It's just her. Too sensitive to her. To work that. I would work that. I'd expect nothing less. She's too sensitive. It's like working as a bounce. She's in the wrong job, mate. Never ever go Karen's. Well, she's in the wrong job. I've always done it. Actually, wrong what it says on there. She's in the wrong job then.
Extra long weekend.
You gotta get customers on.
What was that? What? Have you ever used any bad words like bar or humbug?
She's you for fuck's sake!
Don't worry, Becky. We've all been there. It's okay. She said frog, okay? Have you ever used any bad words like bar or humbug?
She's you for fuck's sake!
Don't worry, Becky. We've all been there. It's okay. She said frog, okay? Have you ever used any bad words like bar or humbug?
She's you for fuck's sake!
Actually, once is a lot. Even they said it themselves. Long if you don't break the rules involves no racism. No. Once you, I never broke it. If someone chooses to work in a place like Kansas, they shouldn't work there. I said to him, I said, you know